I have some conversations with him where I know a little bit more about the snow of AI. So this person is saying, well, you should reach out and book me for AI. And I said, okay, so how long you been doing this? They're like, oh, well, I've like mastered ChatGPT and I can go and I can teach companies about how to prompt. I'm like, hey, bro, that ain't AI. You know ChatGPT. But imagine they get in a room with my friend, Arnaldo, and he start asking them questions. You think they get in that contract? No, because Arnaldo knows that hell ain't snow. So the reason why I bring that up is don't be afraid to be as granular as possible with your audience.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? It don't matter to Hannah that we don't know what she's talking about. To the right person, that's who she needs to be talking to. Does that make sense? When Jim is talking to someone about, doing some type of agility or different exercises, it don't matter if I don't understand it. But to the other physicians that are going to be teaching these types of drills and plyometric training and all this other stuff, they should know what he's talking about. They're like, yeah, he know his stuff because what's the name was teaching that, and that is right. When Lawrence talked about cleaning up his room, we like, man, I ain't cleaning up my room. What does that determine? I've been cleaning up my room for 50 years. But to a teenager, they know they having a bad day if their room is junky. So I want to be very clear that that is really important that you are dog whistling to the right people. And that's what that internal and external thing does. It takes you from the generalist who understands the big picture to the person who understands it very granularly. Now, last thing, and we'll go to someone else, or we'll open it up to questions. Um, Stephen Covey said it this way. He said that which is most personal is most general. Now, that sounds like a paradox because how can something be personal and general at the same time? But what he's saying is that the thing that you care the most about is probably the thing that most people care the most about. So, whatever your audience's deepest fears are, if one person's willing to tell you, it's probably the secret deepest fear of everybody in that group.
Mm.
Make sense? And you're the person that understands it. Everybody else out here entertaining on podcasts and they following up with Hannah like, yo, we need her. We need her to come in to do this.
Mm.
Right? That's why I think the manufacturing thing started to take off for you because you
Mhm.
had so much deep interior knowledge on it that when you went and you talked about it, they were like, shit, where have you been? When Bonnie went back into the schools, the deals closed because they're like, dude, you got 25 years of nuance that you
Mm.
cannot find in a ChatGPT prompt.
Mm.
If you understand this today, you can beat anybody. This is what a term that I've called AI resilient. This is AI resilience. AI cannot replace what we were just talking about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any